Access pfsense. This is my LAN interface, admin, and password. This is my LAN interface with IPv4 and IPv6 working very well, and one interface with IPv4 and IPv6 working very well. For advanced software and advanced applications, at least use 2 gigabytes and 1 core or 2 cores for CPU. pfsense will work very well with 1 gigabyte, but for use Snort IDS or IPS, intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, 2 gigabytes. Okay, go to System, Package Manager. Installed packages, there are now available packages, and search Snort, search Snort 32910, install, confirm. Verify on installed packages. Now Snort is installed. Snort is an open source network intrusion prevention and detection system, IDS and also IPS. So what is an IDS and what is an IPS? What is the difference? Very simple here. Intrusion detection system, IDS, analyze and monitor network traffic for signs that indicate attackers are using a known cyber threat or infiltrate or steal data for your network. IDS system compare the current network activity to a known threat database to detect several kinds of behaviors like security policy violations, malware, and port scanners. So that's why it's detection. Intrusion prevention system, IPS, lie in the same area of the network as a firewall between the outside world and the internal network. IPS proactively deny network traffic based on a security profile if that packet represents a known security threat. Deny network traffic. Not only detection, also deny network traffic, blocks traffic. Very good. Go to services and now you have Snort here. Click. Now on interface, you can add an interface with, I will do it later. I recommend that. First of all, configure global settings. Okay, Snort subscriber rules. Enable Snort. Okay, click here to enable here. Enable download of Snort free registered user or paid subscriber rules. Up here for free registered user, and this another line for paid Snort subscriber rule. Obviously this is free, and this another line needs a payment. Click on the first line for free. Okay, and create your account here. Okay, I have an account, so I will log in up here, sign in here, click here. Okay, click here on your email address and oinkcode. Copy this. And paste here. Very good. Snort GPL version 2, community rules. Enable Snort GPL version 2. Enable and download Snort GPL version 2 community rules. Okay, the Snort community rule set is a GPL version 2 Talos certified rule set that is distributed free of charge without any Snort subscriber license restrictions. Very good. Emergent threats ET rules. Enable ET. Click here. Download emergent threats open rules. Very good. But there is another option, enable ET Pro Professional, that this is for payment. Okay, click here on this link. Okay, it says to request a trial, but this is only a trial. You need to pay. So that's why only ET open. Enable open application ID. Okay, source fire, open application ID detectors. Enable download of source fire open application ID detectors. Very good. The open app ID package contains the application signatures required by the app ID preprocessor. Okay, to download the signatures. And also enable download the app ID open rules. Open rules file is maintained by a volunteer contributor and hosted by the pfsense team. Update interval, plus select the interval for rule updates. Okay, I recommend 1 day. Update start time. This time is very good. Time with low traffic on the network. Hide deprecated rules. Hide deprecated rules categories in the graphical user interface and remove them from the configuration. Very useful. Select this. Disable SSL, no. Remove blocked host interval. Please select the amount of time you would like host to be blocked. 1 hour is a good choice. Very good. And 1 hour is recommended. For me, it's okay. Okay, save. Go to updates. Okay, update rules. Success. Last update today. Okay, and go to Snort interfaces and add an interface. Enable the interface. I have 2 interfaces, WAN and LAN. Monitor any that you want. And also you can add an interface, for example, WAN, and later you can add another interface, for example, LAN. So you can monitor both interfaces. But in this case, only one, the external interface facing internet. Description, snap length, or snapshot length is the amount of data for each frame that is actually captured by the network capturing tool and stored in the capture file. Okay, very good. Use the defaults for most applications. Alert settings, send alerts to system log. Snort will send alerts to the firewall's system log. Snort has an alerts section where you can see all the logs, all the alerts, and it's not necessary to send alerts to firewall system log. Not select this and block offenders. Checking this option will automatically block hosts that generate a snort alert. Maybe this is the difference between IDS and IPS. If you prefer not block offenders that generate snort alert, this is an IDS, intrusion detection system. Only detect. But if you will block the offenders that generate a snort alert, you are using an intrusion prevention system, IPS. And I will not block offenders, then later I will make another test and I will block offenders. Obviously, to view the difference. Detection performance settings. Search method. You can use any search method. I will use the default. Fast pattern matcher algorithm. Default is this. Very good for me. You can learn more about these algorithms to see what is better for you, but I will use the default. And search optimize, enable search optimization. Choose the networks Snort should inspect and whitelist. HomeNet. Default HomeNet adds only local networks, WAN IPs, gateways, VPNs, and VIPs. Create an alias to hold a list. For example, view the current list, view list, and you can see localhost, internal LAN network, DNS servers on IPv4, default gateway for one interface, the IP address of one interface, IPv6 and addresses for DNS servers, one IPv6 address for pfsense, localhost, internal network on pfsense, LAN interface, link local address. External net, you want external net is networks that are not home net. Okay, all except the home net. Okay, choose a suppression or filtering list. Choose the suppression or filtering file you want this interface to use. Okay, now by default blank. Then save. Save. Okay, edit again. One categories. Okay, resolve flow bits. If checked, Snort will auto-enable rules required for checked flow bits. Very good. Enable. Use IPS policy. If checked, Snort will use rules from one of 3 predefined IPS policies in the Snort subscriber rules. Selecting this option disables manual selection of Snort subscriber categories in the list below. Okay, all this will ignore. If you select this, all this will be ignored. Okay, so I prefer not use IPS policy. I prefer to use manual selection here to select all rules. Now all rules selected. For protocols, DNS, SNMP, voice over IP, operating system, Linux, mobile, Solaris Linux, malwares, emerging threats, applications, open applications ID, okay, browsers, a lot of rules. Select all, then save. Okay, one rules. Okay, you have the rules, the previously selected rules for operating system, for protocol, for application. For example, click here, application, hack tools, tools for hackers, open application ID. Select this, and you will see the default enable. Use this symbol, so all is selected. You can disable. Click here to disable, but I prefer all selected. Choose another, for example, Trojan rules. Okay, by default, some are selected and others disabled by default. Okay, default disabled. If you want, enable manually a lot of rules you can see here, or click enable all. Okay, but I would use the default. If you will modify, and be sure to click on apply. Okay, one variables. Okay, you don't need this for now. It's not necessary. One preprocessors. Preprocessors. They can be used to either examine packets for suspicious activity or modify packets so that the detection engine can properly interpret them. A number of attacks cannot be detected by signature matching via the detection engine. So examine preprocessors step up to the plate and detect suspicious activity. These types of preprocessors are indispensable in discovering non-signature-based attacks. So very important. Enable statistics, no. Auto rule disabled, no. Enable this feature will result decreased protection from Snort. No. Enable DNS detection, yes. Enable SSL data, very good. Enable SIP detection, yes, very good. Enable RPC, enable DCE, very good. Enable GTP for GPRS tunneling protocol. I will use the default here. Host attribute table. Use a host attribute table file to auto-configure applicable preprocessors. No, because you need a file. SSH detection, yes, very good. HTTP inspect enabled, yes, very good. Frag3, okay, Frag3 engine to detect IDS evasion attempts, very good, enabled. Stream 5, use Stream 5 session reassembly for TCP UDP or ICMP traffic, very good, enabled. Application ID detection, enable this. Open APPID to detect various applications, very good. Use 256 megabytes of memory. Port scan detection, enable this. Port scan detection to detect various types of port scans and sweeps. All protocols, all scan types. Very good, sensitive. Okay, medium tracks connection counts, so we'll generate filtered alerts. Or use high tracks host using a time window. We'll catch some slow scans. Very good. I will use medium. FTP, file transfer protocol, enable, very good. Telnet, very good. Selected by default. Sensitive data detection. Sensitive data searches for credit card numbers, social security numbers, and email addresses in data. To enable this preprocessor, you must enable the Snort subscriber rules on global settings. Okay, you can enable this ARP, enable ARP spoofing, select this, enable unicast ARP. Not necessary, but can be useful. Okay, click here. POP3 post office protocol for email, very good, enabled by default. IMAP also for email, selected. Simple mail transfer protocol, very good, enabled by default. And Modbus for SCADA on industrial networks can be enabled, but in my case, no. Say. Okay, go to one Barnyard2. Barnyard2 is an open source interpreter for Snort unified 2 binary output files. Its primary use is allowing Snort to write to disk in an efficient manner and leaving the task of parsing binary data into various formats to a separate process that will not cause Snort to miss network traffic. So this is very important. Click here to enable Barnyard2. Scroll down. You can use a database for logging, MySQL database, or enable syslog of alerts, local or remote, or enable syslog of alerts to a local or remote syslog receiver, or enable bro ID alerts to a local or remote bro IDS receiver. So I will use the syslog, the local syslog. Okay, local only here. Click here, enable syslog and enable local only. Very good. Let's say you must restart Snort. Okay, and click here, one IP reputation preprocessor configuration. Snort IP address reputation preprocessor allows configuration of the parameters specific to the IP reputation preprocessor on the interface. It also allows the assignment of blacklists and whitelists files of IP addresses to the interface. Okay, for this you need blacklist files and whitelist files, so I will not add this, but you can use. And one logs, later you will see the alerts, and another logs on text down here. Okay, go to one settings, Snort interfaces, and start Snort on this interface, on one interface. Okay. May take a while. Okay, ready. Snort is running. Go to pfsense logo here. You will see the alerts here, but also you can see the memory usage. 55% of 2 gigabytes. So that's why I'm using 2 gigabytes, because the memory usage is more than 1 gigabyte. Okay, that is very important. Okay, go to Snort, view alerts. No alerts for now. I am the client, and what happens if the client scans the default gateway on my router on the one interface? Scan. Okay, very good. This is a router, port 23, port 80. Okay, click here on alerts to refresh, and you will see this ET scan possible Nmap user agent observed. This is the source, my one interface, and the destination, my router. Okay, also HTTP inspect, bare byte Unicode encoding. Okay, not suspicious traffic, but obviously is suspicious. And also this is a web application attack. Okay, so go to block it, and you are not blocking hosts. Remember, I am not blocking hosts. I am not blocking offenders. Only detecting for now. Very nice. This is all the scan. This another. We're using HTTP and HTTPS on websites. Miscellaneous activity. Okay, click on alerts to view more, to refresh. Okay, and what happens if client goes to torproject.org and download the Tor browser? Download an installer for Windows or any other. Start Tor browser, connect. And go, for example, to google.com. Okay, this is a virtual private network. I'm generating traffic, for example, facebook.com, YouTube. And go to pfsense, go to alerts. And you will see SSL protocol, because virtual private networks uses secure socket layer from my one interface to internet to the Tor server. And that means your clients are using virtual private networks. Okay, but blocked host, no blocked host. For blocked hosts, go to Snort interfaces, edit the existing interface, block offenders, kill states, which IP to block, both source and destination, both, or only block source or only block destination. Choose any, but I prefer to block destination. But if I will block source, I am the source, so I don't want to be blocked. Okay, because I am the source, so I will use destination, my only option in my case. Say, so maybe this is an IPS, intrusion prevention system, that will block and will take an action, not only detect and restart. This may take a while. Okay, Snort is running, Barnyard is running. Go to alerts. Okay, you will see the detection system. Blocked, still not. But for example, generate the traffic on Tor browser. Okay, youtube.com. Facebook. Click to alerts to refresh. Okay, new activity, and now I just have a blocked server. This server. If this server is the destination and creates an alert, I choose to block the destination. So the destination is blocked. If you click here on alerts, okay, you will see more traffic. Go to blocked. Now more destination sites blocked. Very good. Snort interfaces. You can add another interface, for example, LAN, if you want. Okay. Also, you can monitor LAN. Basically, one is the same to monitor LAN. But to view the difference, you will try to monitor LAN. You can monitor both at same time. It's very good, but requires more memory and CPU usage. Okay, thank you very much.